Hey, what's up guys? It's Skytoon Meebo Gaming here, and this morning, we got an Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Direct. So let's talk about it. When you first arrive at your island getaway, you have the option to pick between different island styles, as well as pick whether you want to live in the northern or southern hemisphere. The choice does not affect seasons, so you'll still see all of the 4 cycles throughout your time on the island. Each season adds a bit of a twist to your island's adventure, with new activities to try. In spring, the cherry blossoms begin to flourish. Summer brings lush green trees and lots of different insects to catch. During fall, the leaves on the trees will change, and in winter, the island becomes a winter wonderland. You can even build a snowman. Once you make your official arrival, the Nook Inc. staff will hold an orientation for you and all other residents of the island. You will be given a tent and be sent off on your way to find a place to set up camp. 2 facilities will also be available on the island. The first is the Resident Services. It's open 24 hours a day and allows you to purchase and sell items. Plus, the shop owners can even give you advice for how to live and thrive on the island. Attend DIY workshops to learn how to craft lots of items. All you have to do is learn the DIY recipe, choose what to make, and bam, there you go. Grab materials you find from the island to make these item recipes. In the same place as the DIY workshop, you can further customize your crafted items in the customization workshop. Here, you can change the colors and decorate furniture to your heart's content. That's everything the Resident Service facility has to offer. Now moving on to the second facility, the airport. The airport is open 24 hours a day and available the day after your arrival. You can invite residents from other islands to yours. You also have the option to travel to others' islands as well. 8 residents, including yourself, can be on one island at a time. The airport also has a place to send and receive postcards, where you can create custom messages to send off to friends. Now going back to the island life, when you start the game, Nook Inc. will provide a tent and basic necessities to get you started. You can even get your own phone. It's so exciting. The phone is called, wait for it, the Nook phone. It has your main apps like camera and maps, and that's about it until the updates bring new apps to your Nook phone. Every morning, Tom Nook will make a broadcast to the whole island. He'll talk about all breaking news and even give some island lifestyle advice. There's something called the Nook Mileage Program. Complete activities and have new experiences to rack up those miles. The miles can be used to pay off your getaway package, and when that's done, the miles can also be used in the Resident Services facility at the Nook Stop Terminal for in-game rewards. Rewards can be anything from clothing to items that could help benefit you on your island adventure. Now for some tips of how to live your best life on this deserted island. Tip 1. There's creatures on the island that can sting you, like wasps or scorpions. If you do end up getting stung, you might get sick, or yeah, that. When you come across one of these creatures you don't think you can catch, the highly suggested approach is to run away. If you get sick, head to the Resident Services to take medicine. Tip number 2. At nighttime, turn on the lights. You never know what might be creeping around the island. Tip number 3. So as you clearly know, this island is surrounded by water. From time to time, you'll find castaways washed up on the shore. If you find one of these people, stay with them a while and help them get back on their feet. Tip number 4. If you're ever lost, don't panic. Call rescue services and they'll pick you up and drop you off in a familiar location. If this simple island life isn't fit for you and you want to start living large, build a house. There's no interest, no deadline, and no assessment, so you can pay it off at your own pace. A house can provide so much more space. It even has its own storage spaces, able to hold anything you're not displaying. You can set up the house however you wish by choosing the wall color and flooring. There's a 360 mode that makes decorating and rearranging simple, without having to do any heavy lifting. Once you've lived in a house for a while, you might want to expand your home or even remodel. Remember the Nook Miles? You can trade those in for Nook Mile tickets, which can be used to travel to distant islands and tour. The destination will change each time, depending on how the pilot is feeling. These islands are full of supplies, so feel free to grab as much as you can carry to bring back home. You may even meet some new people when you travel. With the package plan, up to 8 people can live on one island. Only if the island has multiple residents can you take part in Party Play. Party Play is where you can call 3 other residents from the same island to explore together at the same time. The person who called the others is the leader. The others are the followers. You can swap out the leader too if you'd rather not take charge. Creatures or items found by followers will be stored in the recycling box at the Resident Services building. Coming to the Nintendo Switch Online app, the real one, not the Nook phone, is an app called Nook Link. With Nook Link, you can scan QR codes of custom designs from Animal Crossing New Leaf or Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer games. Then, download them to Nook Link to put them in your game. When online, you can talk to other players of Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Nintendo Switch Online app using either text or voice chat. Nook Link will launch in March, soon after the release of the game. Not immediately, but eventually there's plans to add new animal residents that you can even invite yourself. New facilities to be built, like a museum, a special shop with non-craftable items, a tailor, and a campground to invite guests. For now, Resident Services is just a tent, but as time progresses, it will be made into a proper building. Nook Inc. will continue to expand its housing and remodeling business, as well as provide moving services. New residents and guests will always be accepted. Even traveling merchants may find their way to the island to sell their goods. A variety of events will be open to take part in too, from fishing to bug-offs. In free updates, you'll see special events, seasonal guests, and more. Additional services, like bridges or slopes, will come to help residents get from place to place. And finally, when your home is completely decked out, you'll receive a permit. With this, you can pave your own paths. You can get different permits too, that allows you to do major construction on the terrain, rivers, and cliffs. All Animal Crossing amiibo and amiibo cards will be supported in New Horizons. You can invite these characters to Photopia, an island to place models in creative photo shoots. You can register friends as best friends and make a code to join their island. Animal Crossing New Horizons does not support Nintendo Switch Online's cloud service save data, but will be coming up with their own service soon. The first free update will be on March 20th when the game launches, and will have a special event in April called Bunny Day. Nintendo plans to offer a way to receive special items from both Animal Crossing Pocket Camp on mobile and Animal Crossing New Horizons. Further details will be shared soon on the official Animal Crossing Pocket Camp Twitter page. Oh, and speaking of Twitter, Animal Crossing now has an official account. And so do I. By going to the link in the description below, you can follow me on Twitter as well. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to share it with some Animal Crossing enthusiasts. Leave a like and smash that subscribe button if you're excited for Animal Crossing New Horizons to launch on Nintendo Switch March 20th. Thank you so much for watching this recap, and I'll see ya in the next video.